People of the interwebs, welcome to the first video on this channel. This is not my first video ever. I had another channel previous to this one, but I figured I'd try to get all my content organized together by sorting out my stuff into 3, maybe even 2 separate channels. And this is going to be focused more on cars, but right now mostly on Hot Wheels and Matchbox. So that's what we're doing here, is Hot Wheels and Matchbox. So I figure, and I think the best way to start a channel is with a overview of what we're working with, so basically a collection tour. So to begin, I think we should start with the Pagani Huayra Roadster in the middle, the McLaren F1, and the McLaren Elva. We also have the Gumball 3000 Ford GT40, which I got at a train fair. Also have a 2005 Ford GT, a Jaguar E-Type, and a Lotus. It just says 2008 Lotus. We also have a very orange Lamborghini Miura. Also another very orange Lamborghini Aventador J. But the problem with this one is that, like the BMW behind it, it needs some paint work. I don't know if you can see it, but it definitely needs some paint corrections. And this is a Police Edition Lamborghini Gallardo, which also needs some paint work on the mirrors. And you definitely can't see it. I think this is a Z06. But on the bottom it says 01, but it looks like a Z06. So I'm not sure. I guess it's a Z06, 01 hybrid thing, if that exists. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. But I never know anything anymore. So this is the C8 Corvette. It's not the C8. No. This is not the C06. This is a 01, maybe, if it's not a Z06. Yeah, C6 01, if that exists. C8, base model C8, in blue. That's that. It's a BMW 3 Series wagon, and then also a Audi R. I think it's either just an S2 or RS2, and then we also have wagon as well. And then we also have the, well, this is an unnamed imposter, but I think it's off an E30, which is why I got it. So I thought it was an E30, and it doesn't have the name on the bottom. Focus RS, Tesla Model Y, as in, why does this exist? Why is this electric? Why is it, like, fast, supposedly? Why did I get one that had, like, scratched glass? Like, if you angle it right in the sun, the glass is scratched. Same thing with that, this here. So I might be getting a new one of these if I can find one, probably in like 5 years. And then, and also, why are we still on this car? I basically just bought it for the joke, because it's a Tesla. It's not really funny. I know, I'm such a comedian. Next up we have a BMW M2? Question mark. But also, much like the Aventador J, it needs some paint corrections, which you guys, again, could definitely not see. But it's not as bad as the J, which is good news. I have a Cadillac thingy-majig. Is it Cadillac? Cadillac. I'm not going to spend more than 5 seconds looking for a name. And I think this is a Ford Ranger with camper. I had a older camper from my old bin of cars, which I'll get into that in a bit, why I'm not using any of my old cars as part of my collection. But this is kind of, I just wanted another camper. My last one was rusted, not rusted, but old and half broken, and it didn't fit on any of the cars, and I just wanted a camper. And then behind them, well, we have the, I guess you call it the Gold Squadron, because we had, so based off the top of my head, I think this is a Chevy. It's not a Chevelle. I mean, we could just call it, I think it's just a 69 Chevy. Superbird, El Camino with rocket boosters because spaceship fast. I think it's another Chevy, but it's like a wagon, and then that's a Trans Am. And in the back, we got 2 new additions to the collection, which I'm gonna go over in their own separate videos. But it's a VW Bug and I think it's an E30 again. Maybe it just says 1969. Oh, it's a 202. 2002, I guess. I don't know. I'm not good with BMW names. And then back there we have some stuff that came with this, and also DeLorean and other things. But so let's go over here to my old collection. It's not really my collection. So this is me and my brother's collection. And the reason why I'm not using these in this video is because these are all like that one. You can't see. But these have all been like all have paint damage, all are scratched, all are. You can't see the paint damage on camera. Maybe this one. They're all basically like this, where you can't, like, it's all damaged. So I thought it might be fun if I learned how to restore all the paint on these, and we did I mean, it wouldn't be a little series on the channel, but it'd definitely be a series about fixing that racket over there and getting those all up to scratch. But that is I guess speaking of up to scratch, that's kind of why I kind of restarted my collection from scratch. Because all this is basically, I think I got almost all these. I got these in September I got these for a Christmas gift. This I got in September, I think 2 years ago. Same thing with these two, which is why these two have some damage. Because that was before I really cared about the paint. And even then, I set them out on display, and they fall, or things fall on them, and the paint gets damaged. And I'm just rambling on to get this video to 10 minutes, but it's not going to happen. So anyways, that's going to do it for me today. I hope you all enjoyed. Until next time, I'll be back someday one day. See you later.